what's going on, fight fans? Hey, this is Coach D, the Wild Man, coming at you again with another episode of MMA Fight Camp. Now, you know I do an MMA Fight Camp. I talk about all things MMA, from the pro scene to the local scene. All right, let's go ahead and get in it. Sometimes the MMA guys, this go ahead and answers our prayers. We have been hurting to get good fights. Of course, we seeing fights on UFC, but that's way over there in Vegas. We want local fights. NFC has stepped up and gave us what we wanted, because there's been a fight out there that, without a shadow of a doubt, all the fans have been asking for. All the fans have been praying for. All the fans has been poking voodoo dolls and praying to MMA gods and sacrificing goats, whatever that was doing. We finally got the fight we have been asking for, and that is John Sweeney versus Cody Durden. If you don't know, way back at 864-3, two fights were going on at the same time. We had daggone Ryan Hollis taking on Cody Durden, and we had John Sweeney taking on Keith Lee. Two very important fights for that time. So John Sweeney came out with a split decision. It was kind of close, a little bit of controversy, but at the end of the day, he has the W under his record. Then we had Cody Durden taking on Ryan Hollis. Unfortunately, Cody Durden got choked out. It is what it is. But in that process, there was a back and forth between John Sweeney and Cody Durden that was epic. If you see my podcast I put out the previous day, you know exactly how it went down. Fast forward to today, July 18th at NFC. It's about to go down. So I got John Sweeney on the line, and he gonna tell me exactly what it is. So John, what's going on, brother?
Not much, brother. Just training hard, trying to stay ready. So like you said, I was booked to fight Keith Lee, coming to interview radio station. I'm focused on Keith. I knew Keith wasn't gonna be there, but I'm trying to talk about my fight. You know what I mean? So we had a region, and Cody, he's feeling that the man. I'm the man in the room, the fighter. Out of all the fighters, he felt that I was the big dog in the room, big gorilla. So he tried to test me and intimidate me a little bit. As you see in the video, man, he just brave. I get no fear from Cody, so I'm just sit back, relaxing, and he's just talking shit. And then I'm telling him to focus on his fight, and y'all know how it turned out. So, I'm going to say this, though. He's gotten better, training, getting better. So, it's time for me to shut his mouth.
Okay, so how did this particular fight come together? Because like I said, we've been wanting it for a while, and I never heard any rumors of this fight even possibly happening. All of a sudden, in my inbox, Jesse Wavell sent me a poster. It was you two. I was like, what the F? When this happened? So how did all this come together?
Man, so I was originally booked on CFFFC, it's a card in Jersey, Atlantic City. They on UFC Fight Pass. So I was booked to fight for them. The whole COVID thing came down, and we got postponed to July 14th. So meantime, Cody done sent me in my DMs, sent me a DM saying, you're a pussy. Hold on, brother. Sorry about that. With that,
there you go.
Oh, you didn't lose. Oh, okay. I'm black, okay, it's all good. So Cody, he's in my DM, and I'm a pussy. I'm this and that. You're gonna take this fight and blah blah blah. So I'm like, I told him I had something already booked up, and if it comes to fruition, if it don't happen or whatever, I'll gladly whoop his ass. So he said, basically it was like, whatever, you're a pussy. Let me know when you grow some balls. That's what he said. So I said, all right, okay. So I'm working. I'm still working, and that my coach they tell me that the CFFC they want this. I guess they couldn't get some things cleared up in Jersey. It's a little bit different up there with the stuff going on. It's a little different from down here. So I guess some stuff cleared up. So I'm like, damn, I may not have a fight, but I'm still training. And then last Cody puts up a post on his Facebook saying, John Sweeney, are you man enough to take this fight July 18th? And your tampon out, you this and that, and talking crazy, man. So I said, all right. So I go back. I talk to my team. We we basically figure. I mean, it's a good fight. I tell them, and it's a main event. So I'm like, you know what? We're not gonna wait around for things that could happen. We're just gonna go ahead and take the fruit that's in front of us. So I said, let me go ahead and beat the hell out of Cody. He's talking like he wanted. He obviously don't know too much about me from just he think he knows, but he obviously doesn't. So it'll be a fun night for me and a long night for him. A long night, but a short time.
Okay, like I said, now I know Ray Thompson.
Yes,
He
sir.
don't never play around with fights. So if you ain't ready, you ain't fighting. So
Yes,
he
sir.
felt that your camps were going good. You was already on pace. This fight wouldn't have been a problem. Because I know he ain't gonna just put you in there for nothing.
No, sir. No, sir. And
Okay,
then
so the
I've been
camps
doing.
going good. You're gonna walk in on weight with no problem. Blah blah blah.
I mean, so I've been. I mean, a lot of things different. I've been since I mean, I just taken a whole new approach. I've been my buddy Carl Reed, like I told you, he's been taking kind of switched his role a little bit and doing more of a coaching role. So, I mean, I just been doing everything. I mean, just doing a lot of stuff, man. I mean, Steven, we've been grinding, working hard, and I got a strength and conditioning coach now. I got freaking. I've been working with the fight doctors. They've been helping me with my weight and stuff. I mean, so a lot of stuff is different. I'm just becoming more professional. I'm going becoming a man and just I got a family to feed, so I got to take this very seriously. And I mean, in the past, man, I did stuff before fights and during like leading up to fights where I could do just because I had so much talent and I was so much better than people, I could get away with doing dumb shit before fights and not 100% completely prepare myself for what's going on. It's about battle war. So now that all that is out the way with, I don't know, y'all know my last fight, fought for the title in New Jersey, whooping the kid's ass, winning every round, dropped them in both rounds, come out the third round, you lose focus, get clipped, anything can happen. But all that's behind me. I've done honed in on the things I need to work on, and I'm just ready to display the skill, man. And I hope, look, Cody, I know I'm saying, I don't want to scare the boys, so I know I'm saying a lot. Look, Cody, you work hard too. You good too, brother. Don't worry. Yeah, no. I know.
Like
I
I
know.
said, folks,
He may not show up.
yeah. So
Maybe.
you're right. I will say this. Cody has been everywhere looking for a fight. I saw on CJ
Yeah.
Hamilton page. He was on his page. He was in the NFC. Everywhere I saw, man, he was barking at everybody. He was barking at Ryan Hollis. So, like I said, I didn't even know
Yeah.
he was in your DM like he was. But like I said, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I just
And what's smart about Cody, I give Cody this. Like I said, he's a professional. So he did the smart things in his career. A year and a half ago, a year ago, he wasn't doing this shit. He wouldn't call out CJ. He wouldn't call me out. He wouldn't do shit like that. So obviously his team is behind him. They thinking they worked him up the right way. He's professional. He's gonna come to fight. He's gonna be in shape. That's one thing about him. He is a professional. So he feels he's done it the right way. He's worked himself up. He got the experience, got the fights, and now he's ready for those top guys and test himself against the top guys in the area. And I mean, two claps for him if he shows up. And now I'm glad he's finally let them nuts drop. But my nuts been drunk. I need my team to tell me, oh, you're ready. I didn't need someone to tell me, oh, you're good enough now. Nah, dog. I've always had that dog. If I wasn't good enough, guess what? I'm gonna hit you harder than you gonna hit me. Your skills can be better, but I hit you harder. So I've always been a dog, no matter what. Or even if you hit harder than me, guess what? I can take more damage. Whatever the case may be, and I always start in a positive direction. I didn't care who I was facing. So I'm glad his nuts finally dropped, but my nuts been dropped. That's why I'm not worried about Cody, you know.
All right, so let me ask you this. So
they can't worry about that boy too.
Yeah, I feel you. So hey, so let me ask you this: Do you feel this fight, if you come out on top, is going to help your career, or do you think this is simply a pride fight?
So, I mean, this is perfect for me. So, like I said, I'm gonna take this fight right here, bounce off of that, fight in August for CFFCFC. Beat that kid, and then hopefully maybe contender series in the summer. That's the plan. That's the trajectory we're looking at. That's the formula we're at right now. It was gonna be the CFSFC fight, then maybe another fight for them, and then probably contender series. But this is perfect. He's 7-2. I mean, he's 7-2. He's fought okay guys, but we obviously know who's got the harder competition. So, I mean, we gonna fight. I'm gonna win, and then it's on to the next. Only the thing about what I've learned is just about getting fights and winning fights. That's what the UFC cares about. Getting fights, winning fights, being exciting, and being exciting, and this shit comes natural to me. So I just gotta win fights and just keep stepping on next. And it starts with Cody 30.
All right, so in my podcast yesterday, there was a couple of Georgia boys saying that you're gonna get choked out in the third round, saying your submission game ain't up to snuff. So
yeah. So that's
everybody is watching, trust me.
Yeah, so that's crazy. I'm like, they don't think Sweeney like this again. This is Cody. Turn it off right. I don't want to scare you, boy. If you watching Cody, turn this off. So I don't know why they act like Sweeney that wrestled in college or Sweeney not a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. Like Sweeney don't got like 3 or 4 submission dubs professionally under his belt. Like they don't know that in my fights I choose to stay standing. Devontae Sewell, Celtic Sales, John Sparks, guys that I initiate the takedown or I try to get you on the ground, I TKO you or I submit you. On national TV, I'm putting people to sleep. Like they don't think I know jiu-jitsu. Like he gonna kick just because he called Dave Morgan a short ass little oompa loompa ass. Like I'm not that. And the funny thing I seen Dave Morgan on Cody's page was like, this should be an easy night for you. I took him down 12 times. So you mean to tell me you took me down 12 times, but you couldn't hold me down one time? And he's like 4 foot tall. You already like it's just funny to me. So okay. I'm gonna love to see. Hell, to be honest with you, I may take Cody down and beat the hell out of him on the ground just to show him that he's not better than me. Know where the fight could go, possibly.
All right. So do you consider
I may take him down. I may wrestle.
So do you consider this a grudge match, or do you consider this just another fight?
So I learned to stop trying to put so much emphasis on fights to where like it's bigger than what it truly is. This is just another stepping stone for my career. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say I don't like Cody, so I'm gonna be a little more happy once I whoop his ass. And no, it's not a grudge match. It's no grudge match because I feel like I'm so much better than him on a whole different level. I just feel like I don't want to call him a tune-up fight because he's 10-2. He's good, and you know what I'm saying. So I just want to say it's a good fight for my resume, but skill-wise, in my opinion, night and day.
Okay. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, hey, once again, hey, happy Father's Day. First off, So overall, how your camp been going?
Man, my camp's been going smooth. Like I said, I've been working really hard. I've been running. I've been doing pad work. I've been doing my strength and conditioning. I've been doing all the right things. I'm eating right now. I'm doing all the right things. They got me. My guy got me a little big, but they got me on the right formula to get me down. So I'm really excited to see how my body performs with all the new stuff I'm doing, and I'm just can't wait. I just can't wait. And Cody, boys, don't be scared. Like I'm saying, like I be scared to do interviews there, bro. Like I be like, damn, if I do the interview, I may scare my damn opponent off. Like man, look, Cody, please show up. Like, damn.
Well, like I said, this is one of the situations where if you a man, you simply can't back down. When, like I said, one of the things about me,
Cody backs out now, and he said he has any injury or anything like that, it's bogus. Please, Cody, show up. Do not claim you got it. Nothing. I'm gonna knock on wood. Like I prayed, like nothing happens to me, but true, like this fight has to happen. This fight has to happen.
hey, no, I'm with you. And trust me, everybody is excited. There's one thing I can say, the buzz is there. For right now, on this day, in this time, you guys are doing what you're supposed to do because everybody is wanting to see this fight. So, I'm telling you, both y'all, both Cody and Sweeney, don't get injured. I don't want to see a hangnail. I don't want to see nothing. Don't want no shaving cut, nothing.
But trust me, y'all won't even know because I'm a dog gorilla and I'll show up. I promise. Y'all don't even have to worry about it. Sweeney is going to be there.
That's all I need to know. All right, so let's ask two more questions. Right now, give a shout out to your family, your friends, your fans, your sponsors. Show everybody some love. Go ahead and give it to them.
Yes, sir. Well, it's Father's Day. Say happy Father's Day to my father. I want to say thank you for everybody helping me get together. The head man, my Mr. T, Ray Thompson, happy Father's Day to him. Carl Reed, been helping me tremendously, man, since I told you guys he done switched roles a little bit, and he done helped me so much tremendously. Happy Father's Day to him. He's just had a son. I want to thank Steven, training partners, everybody who's been helping me. My strength and conditioning coach, happy Father's Day to him. He's been doing so much for me. And man, Hector, my manager, happy Father's Day to you. And thank you, Coach D. Happy Father's Day to you for having me on. I couldn't be happier. And man, thank you, Jesse Elblas. Thank you, David. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Cody. Happy Father's Day to you, man. Don't be afraid. Show up. I'm sorry if I scared you. I lied. None of this was true. I ain't been training. None of that. So,
Hey, and the last thing, I know, of course, I don't want you to give predictions, but tell the fans what kind of fun they can expect from Hollywood.
Oh man, you can expect to see some good controlled aggression. And when I say that, man, go watch a Justin Gaethje fight. Go watch somebody who just love violence and got power in both hands and speed and precision. And just go watch somebody who's real violent because I'm just coming to be very controlled but very aggressive.
All right, fight fans, you heard it.
Just playing, Cody.
Hey, you heard him. That's John Hollywood Sweeney. He's Hollywood for a second. There's one thing I can say. He puts on a show. I have been following his career for a minute. I done been to his gym. I haven't been to the new gym, but I've been to the gym.
Yes, sir.
I don't film him. I don't watch him do what he do. I know what he's about, and he's about that action. So we're going to get exactly what we're looking for. Like I said, both John.
Thank the fans for coming. We couldn't do it without y'all showing support and showing up, man. I'm David Oblas again, man. I'm so happy he was able to put this on with all this stuff going on. So I'm just very fortunate.
All right, that's what it is. You heard him. He said he ready for it. Camp's going good. He don't got no excuses. They both come from great camps, you know, Pitch Black, ATT. So it's not only fighter versus fighter, it's camp versus camp, it's Carolina versus Georgia. It is about it all, y'all. So it's going to be what it's going to be. So that's what I'm talking about. John, once again, give us your name, give us your camp.
Hollywood, Pitch Black, Upstate Karate, baby. And South Carolina boys coming to get them Georgia boys, the Molly Wop. And Dave Oblas, if you want to make a little wager, we can double up that Porters. I promise you. I'm knocking them out. You can have all my money. I promise you. South Carolina, baby.
All right, you heard it. South Carolina's in the house. Coach D gonna be there. Chad Bird's gonna be there. You know, Cornbread gonna be there. It's gonna be live, and live. This is Coach D doing what I'm doing and calling it like I see it. Till you hear from me again. Peace out.
Yes, sir.